questionable or harmful ingredients. What we put on our skin matters, and right now, there is a lack of regulation in the industry. I started Beautycounter because I believe there is a need for change. We want to educate consumers so that they have access to better information. We also want to provide a solution. Women of all ages want to feel beautiful and the best version of themselves. But at the end of the day, we have to protect our health. Our health is our greatest asset. We are holding ourselves to a higher standard, taking both performance and ingredient safety into consideration. When creating our products, we never choose approximately 1,500 potentially harmful ingredients.
1,500 that's not regulated. It's crazy.
We want to give people access to information that allows them to make better, more informed choices to protect themselves and the ones they love most. As a mother, I want to protect my children. I would do anything to make sure they are safe and healthy. We believe our story is best told person to person, and we made a very conscious decision to sell our products through the power of people. We think that all of our independent consultants feel an enormous sense of pride being part of a movement for better beauty. We would never be where we are today without them. Success is giving people access to information, creating better, safer products, and advocating for legislative change that moves the industry forward.
That's the woman who worked with Jessica.
What better job is there in the world? You know, I run to the office every day because I get to work with amazing people on something that is incredibly important. My dream is for all people to have access to safer products. For our children and future generations to not have to read the labels on the products that they use every single day. We all deserve better. Beautycounter is a movement. Join us in getting safer products into the hands of everyone.
Does not have regulations. The European Union has banned over 1,400 different...
Can you say that again? It's so important. Sorry, I love you.
Okay. The European Union has banned over 1,400 proven harmful carcinogenic chemical toxins in beauty care, cosmetics, hair care. You cannot have that in any of the products over there. So a lot of people say, okay, well then I'll just buy European products. But the European companies know that it's cheaper to do it the American way where there's no regulation, so that actually can make an entire different line just for Americans. There's only a ban on about 30 different ingredients in the US. So Beautycounter has gone above and beyond and banned the use of over 1,500 different chemicals. So while doing that, I don't know if you guys have ever gone into Whole Foods or tried like an eyeshadow and it wasn't like a very good quality, so you throw it away because you want to go back to your chemically stuff because it performs really well. Well, they said this isn't going to work for us. We need to make our products just as good, if not better, than the best that is out on the market. So they created an amazing line. So I'm just going to kind of very briefly go through what's available. So we have a hair care line, body care, skin care, body skin lotions. There's a nourishing skincare line, which is for normal skin. There's a rejuvenating line, which is for aging skin. It's a little bit richer. There's also the Beauty Plus line, Beautycounter Plus, which is a series of different masks. There's a brightening mask. I did this today, which is vitamin C, and I'm a sun worshiper, so I'm Italian. I don't really burn. I mean, unless I melt all day or something. But so I have a little bit of side effects from that, a little bit of discoloration in the skin, not much, but a little bit. So this is a brightening mask, and it really does help to even out the skin tone. I know when I go to my esthetician, she always says, "What do you want?" I say, "I want to look brighter." So actually, this is kind of one of the reasons I haven't been seeing her lately. The other one is a plumping mask. This is really good for aging skin when you're starting to get those fine lines. I call this my hangover mask, because when you're like a little dehydrated, it actually like plumps up your skin. Let's get real. And then
There is rosé.
The third one is there is rosé. There's charcoal mask, which is really great for skin that tends to break out. It's just a nice kind of evening skin mask. Those are my favorite of those. I want everybody, I'm going to show you my absolutely favorite products. This is the Sugar Scrub, and this honestly is like, will make your skin like.
And I have twin girls that are turning 8 years old. So I have a big, beautiful plan, but 4 of my children have asthma, and they were really sick, not just once in a while sick. My kids were really sick. We were at the doctor constantly. I had to take off work constantly. My husband was taking off work. And I was just really beside myself. You know, they were on steroids and antibiotics, and one of my kids who was on the antibiotics constantly and the steroids, he gained a lot of weight. And I knew I had to do something, but I just didn't know what to do. You know, the doctors don't tell you holistic ideas. They prescribe their medications and they send you on their way. Well, luckily I had a really great friend. Her name's Lorraine, and she said to me, "Hey, have you ever heard of Juice Plus? You know, my kids are on it, and it really keeps them healthy." And I said, "Well, no, tell me more about it." And so she told me it's cleaner than organic. It's food. It's not a vitamin. It's actually food. And they're these tasty little chewables. So if you have little ones, they get those. The bigger kids can take the capsules. So there's farms all over the country, and the company, they pick the produce when it's at the height of its prime, which is really special because when you go into a supermarket, what's available to all of us is produce that's picked about 2 weeks before it's really vine ripened, and all of the nutrients really become available at the end stages. So when we're eating produce and we think, I mean, we are doing some good, but it's not nutrient dense the way that the produce is that goes into Juice Plus. So I was able to start myself and my husband on the capsules, and when you enroll for yourself, one of your children gets it for free. For each adult that enters, another child gets it for free. And it's just a mission that the company has to inspire healthy living around the world. This company's been around for over 25 years. They're in almost every nation out there, and kids all over the world are getting this for free. And just like what Christine said, you know, if you can't do it for yourself yet, at least, you know, start it for your child. But with this, you can. You can start it for the whole family all at the same time. Because I'm a science person, I love research, sort of my thing. And when I found out that not only is this really good for kids, and it sounds really good, you know, it's food, it's cleaner than organic food, it has over 30 clinical studies, like double-blind, peer-reviewed, published clinical studies in major medical journals, showing that it improves, it reduces oxidative stress, it helps reduce all different biomarkers, it helps with heart conditions, and the new research that's out there on epigenetics is really incredible. It can turn on and off different genes. There was a study that was done on women with breast cancer, and one group had the Juice Plus Complete, which were the shakes, and the other group didn't, and the group that had the shakes, they just recovered better. So, you know, it just helps with all different things because it's food. That's all it is. It's just food. I was anemic for over 20 years, and I'm no longer anemic. And it's not necessarily that there's iron in there, but there's tens and tens of thousands of micronutrients and phytonutrients. So something in there allows my body to absorb iron from the food that I eat. The entire product line is non-GMO. It's vegan, you know, it's non-dairy, gluten-free, and all of that. So I am excited to share it because of all the people that I've shared with and have started on it. They all come to me with different things, whether it's reducing inflammation from another medical condition or they're just feeling better. You know, so I love being a part of this, and just like what Christine was saying, you know, there is a whole team of people that are part of this. And if it's something that you're interested in, I'm happy to talk to you more about it, or just come on over and stop by and say hi.
I heard that Juice Plus makes kids eat more vegetables.
That is very true. That's